Hi guys, I'm afraid I have a little bad news regarding the Jack Let's Play. It is officially over. I have been trying to find some solutions to the problems I've been having for the last few weeks, and I've just pretty much failed. Those of you who have watched the latest episode probably already know I was getting a lot of bugs and glitches, but what you probably don't realise is in an attempt to fix that, I spent several hours trying pretty much everything. I tried console commands, I tried tweaking my load order, I tried some new bug fixes, but I also tried a lot of different things like exiting the building or going back into the restaurant. And each time I did that, I had, I'd say, a 70 or 80% chance of crashing. This has actually been a problem for quite some time now. I quite often crash when I exit or enter a building, and about 3/4 of the time it's a crash that actually requires I completely reboot my system. I lose total control, can't even get the task manager type thing. Now I did manage to fix some problems that were plaguing me whilst I played Better Angels. I did get the system more stable, but this has actually been something that has been bothering me for, well, a long time. This Let's Play has always been one that's required a lot more time to record each episode, partly because of the nature of the game, but partly because I would get a fairly noticeable number of crashes whilst playing and have to reboot, restart, reload, all of that sort of thing. It's just recently it has become so bad that I can spend several hours just trying to get 5 minutes worth of footage. That's what's happened recently. I finished episode 11 before Christmas, and I've tried several times to get episode 12 started, and I'm not getting anywhere. Constant crashes, but not even just when I'm loading, not just when I'm going between places. Sometimes it just randomly crashes now. I'll be in combat or something will happen, something will spawn in, and the entire game will just freeze up. It's become such a problem now that it can take me several hours to get a single episode recorded. This obviously is having a major effect on everything else. Now, to be honest, I probably should have expected this. New Vegas is an old game, and I really was pushing my load order quite dramatically. I was pushing it to its limits, and I've done 8 chapters plus a few small chapters, Better Angels, the After School Special, a few things like that. So I have got several hundred episodes out of this Let's Play, probably more than most people would in a single Let's Play of this game. So I suppose it was inevitable after all of this time problems would occur. It's just a little sad because, of course, Jack is one of my favourite, if not my favourite characters, and this was one of my favourite Let's Plays. Of course, this is not the first character I've lost to problems like this. I did lose Steve to a corrupted save, and of course the Will playthrough did end, although I always felt that ended a little better. It ended at the end of the main game because I had a problem with saving. That one was absolutely unrecoverable, but at least I got some sense of closure. With Jack, it's just got to a point where it's driving me nuts. I'm not really enjoying it when this sort of problem arises. It's frustrating, and of course it just takes so much time. So at least for now, I think that is Jack done. Now, will I bring him back to Fallout 4 if the Fallout New Vegas game gets ported over there? Maybe, although I don't know how I would do that. I really don't, because I'd have to start again, but you know, who knows? Maybe I can do something like that. It's probably not going to happen. If I ever did start up the Fallout New Vegas on the Fallout 4 engine, I probably would start a new character. I think it's just time. But it is a shame, because this means Jack is never going to get his 1 million bottle caps. He got close to the 500,000, but he's never going to make it to the million. He's going to be forever out there searching for a few caps more. But maybe that's how it's supposed to end. Maybe he was never really supposed to get there. Because let's face it, what would he have done once he achieved that lofty goal? Probably set a new goal and gone for 2 million. But there you go. We'll never know. So, sorry about that. I know it's bad news. I know I'm going to get downvotes on this video because of this. But there it is. I will, of course, start looking at starting Skyrim Special Edition instead. This has caught me a bit off guard, though. So I'm going to have to quickly look at the load order. Well, the load order. Some mods that I want to use. Obviously, I'm not going to go for a heavily modded playthrough right from the start, because I don't actually know which mods I'm going to be using. I think I'm going to use Ordinator, but beyond that, I'm not totally sure which other mods I should use to make the experience more fun. And I'm probably going to avoid visual mods for now, but that's what I'm going to be doing the next couple of days, just trying to get a handle on that. So this has thrown a spanner in the works. So I'm a little at a loss, as you can probably tell. So there you go. I'm going to end now. I'm going to stop babbling. Sorry about that. The Jack playthrough is over. Real shame.